Hello, magical being. You have a creative and active mind, which in some ways actually helps you succeed in your role, and it's gotten you to where you are now in your career. But when your workload is out of control, you're working long hours and you're managing a team across time zones, not to mention trying to have a personal life, that same brilliant and overactive mind may lead you to feel over-challenged, distracted, and start to blur your self-confidence, leading you to feel like you are going to scream if you hear another email or phone notification, freezing up like a deer in headlights when getting hit with too many requests all at once, which is super stressful. Work for way too long, often with burnout later in the week. Worry about your team, their personal development and well-being, and how on earth you're going to keep them on track, leading you to feel like an awful human being. Fear not, my fellow soul leader, there is room for improvement, and if you're eager and dedicated to making a few changes, you have all my energy to help you do just that. Take a moment to evaluate how you are doing in each of these areas, and I promise you will ease any anxiety, boost productivity, and discover how you're communicating and getting the best out of your team. Find the balance. Boundaries. Contrary to what you believe, creating boundaries help your sanity and establish a respectful relationship with your team and your boss. Remember, they are going to look up to you to know where to draw the line. If they see you working all the hours God sends, taking on more than you're supposed to, and see that you're not taking care of yourself, they are going to automatically think they need to do the same. So you have to lead by example. Where am I saying yes when I mean no? If you're struggling to set boundaries, click the link in the description box below to access my free Let's Talk Boundaries Masterclass plus digital workbook. It will help you identify, effectively communicate, and action your boundaries time after time after time without the guilt. Assess. Create a clear plan and timeline with your team. You want them to be able to visualize, feel, and fully understand how what they do helps with the company's strategy. Being clear on this will help you to define exactly what everyone is doing, and it will make your team feel valued. What do we want to achieve and when? Leverage. You have a team for a reason. If you are new to leadership, you are going to have to quickly learn to delegate and let go. If you are not new to leadership, you are going to have to learn to delegate and let go. Of course, you truly believe that if you do it, you know it's done and it's done correctly. I get it, but you are only one person and you have one job to do. Pride has no business here. Remember, one of my favorite quotes, teamwork makes the dream work. How am I using my team's unique skills, experience, and natural talents to get the job done? Aligned actions. With a heavy workload and ever-growing to-do list, what you do daily adds up to what is accomplished over the week, month, and year. Break down your yearly plan and timeline into smaller quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily actions to really see the needle point of movement and hit those targets. What daily actions am I taking that are moving my team towards what we need to achieve? Narrative. Look, if you haven't got to grips with the imposter within speaking negatively about your ability as a leader, or you sound pessimistic about achieving your goals, chances are this is coming across to your team, and this will have a negative impact on their motivation and confidence in you as their leader. There is only so much you can hide over Zoom. Do I believe that I deserve this position, and do I truly believe I can lead a team? Communication. Are you creating the same environment and culture as your boss, simply telling your team what to do and how to do it? Or are you trying to do something different? Create space for a natural flow of shared information to make your team feel like they matter. If they are finding out about changes last minute or discovering that they have done something wrong from someone else, imagine how that's going to make them feel. Here is a great question to ask yourself when determining how you want to communicate with your team. How would I like my boss to communicate with me? Embrace. The company owns the job, you own your career. If you wasn't qualified enough, experienced enough, or good enough, you wouldn't be where you are today. We carry a lot of beliefs, whether it's learned or experienced or seen from other people's experiences. Identify where you are not feeling in your power, then take small actions to lean into that fear and disbelief. It's the only way you are going to get to the truth, gain your confidence, and start believing in yourself. Because confidence is built in the doing and after you've accomplished it. You were called to do something bigger than you. It's time to step into your capabilities and create your leadership legacy. How can I embrace my inner soul leader? If you enjoyed this and you got a lot out of it, please hit the like button, share it with someone that needs it, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new episode. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I bind you in white light to which no negative energy can enter. Bye bye for now.